A beautiful day one rolls on here at X Games Norway as we mark our return to the city of Oslo. We now turn our attention to the Women Skateboard Street final, where we will be giving away our very first X Games medals of this event.
You did.
We come to you now from Skur 13.
Big Skur.
Skate park here in downtown Oslo. Brandon Graham alongside Gary Rogers. Gary, we've got the best female skateboarders in the world all converged into one place.
Yeah, we do. Is this, okay. As you see, the girls skating now has progressed so much, bro. It's ridiculous.
Headlined by some of these ladies. Pamela Rosa, last time we were in Oslo 2 years ago, she earned an X Games gold. Can she get back on top today?
Probably. If she gets her run, another one of those, I'm telling you, bro, like they got, their practice runs are looking good. If they get them, they're fine.
Standing in her way, three-time X Games gold medalist, Leticia Buffoni.
Is that like their Nisha? Like when they see her, does everybody start being like, ugh?
That might be, but you cannot count out Lacey Baker.
The legend.
Who's having herself a time right now.
No.
I don't know if anyone's making more noise
She
on
going
the
up.
ladies scene.
She going up.
Baker.
She going up, for sure. Definitely going up.
So there's a great look at this course, again, built in 2016.
This is like y'all abandoned child, huh?
We left it here.
This y'all abandoned child. It's like, we're just gonna leave him in Norway.
We left it for the people, though.
I mean,
all the
it's still
kids
like, it's still adoption.
Also could skate this park.
It's still adoption.
So let's now turn our attention to the course preview. What do we got here?
That A-frame, man, and those stairs. Okay, see that flat rail and that 6 or 7 stair length filling, that big ledge. We got the King Rail Ragnarok, the real wooden wave, and then there's the triple set. This brick pyramid feels like real bricks when you get on it, and then that triple set, like I was saying, and that drop rail. Nobody's really skated that drop rail today, but the long rail is butter, it's cream, buttercream.
If you're just joining us, men's elimination just wrapped up. Kelvin Hoffler, our top-ranked qualifier, trying to defend his gold medal from X Games Minneapolis. Those guys will be skating on Sunday's final, but today is the day, the main event for the ladies' side. It is the final. 8 skaters, 3 runs each. We count the single best score. I'm ready to get this thing done as we take a look at our judge team.
It's gonna be real hard for them today because a lot of these girls, they're not doing the same tricks. Like they're doing like, oh, as you see, wow, that was crazy. I'm sorry. They're not doing the same tricks. They're like kind of actually having lines on other obstacles. So you have like a tray flip going on the bank on one side, and then a tray flip going on the bank on the other side. Somebody's popping it a little higher, a little different. So they gotta really pay attention to like how clean it'll be done and all that. That's what I feel like. And another thing is too, all the girls are attacking the same spot right now, but hey, some different tricks are going down on them.
So let's get this thing going. As you saw the start list, Samara Brevard out of Riverside, California, fresh off of that Real Street video part that she just dropped a few weeks ago, the first female to ever compete in Real Street.
Yes.
We'll be kicking off this event.
Why didn't we just do
it's about time, isn't it? I think methinks 2019.
Yeah, as much as they're progressing, they need their own thing. Throwing her with the boys was cool or whatever, but they need their own. You feel me?
Crazy to think, 24-year-old.
Even though it's all one, you can actually, she could be, but just have more of them compete in it.
Yeah, Samara Brevard making her 7th X Games appearance. She earned a silver medal. Her lone X Games medal this past summer at X Games Minneapolis.
Are they playing Jaws music? Don't do that. It's creepy.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, the intimacy of this venue is probably unparalleled in professional skateboarding.
Like if I yell something crazy inappropriate, you're gonna have like 6 people just staring at me.
I have a sneaking suspicion that may actually occur at some point today.
No, we're good. Doesn't need to.
Samara Brevard, 20 seconds left.
Wow, good kickflip over that triple set. She's been landing that all day, so not shocked that she got it. She actually just bailed one, so. Smooth 50. you know what? When she lands her tricks, they look good. Like when she lands them 100% comfortable, they look really good.
Hey now. A very strong run one for Samara Brevard. She's so even keel, you know what I mean? Like, just seems very comfortable, very calm, very collected, and that's evident in her skating.
Yes, she does. She drops in prepared, like, okay, I know what the task is. Can't believe she didn't get the crook. She was really holding and popping out of that significantly all day. As you see on the kickflip, she caught it a little weirder than she was earlier. She had a good stand on it earlier, was able to kind of roll out front side on that one, leaning forward a little bit. 50 probably just to get her feet back working, which was cool. Take that. You know, you got 3 runs in this finals. No need to rush and do something that's going to take you off your game, so.
A 55.66 for Samara. As the first run officially in the books here in tonight's final.
Mariah Duran.
So there's a good look at Mariah Duran out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Earned a silver medal, her lone X Games medal, back in 2016 in Austin, finished in 10th place last summer in Minneapolis.
Wow. She has a big bag of tricks. She knows what she is doing. I rock with bruh. She had a part come out maybe a year or something ago where she skated like a ditch spot at the end. I think it was like hard from into a ditch spot. It's kind of blurry right now, but either way, I like the part. That's the point of it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got all the facts right now, but I like the part.
Mariah's
she does the front flip on the A-frame rail.
Got the pro deck for Meow Skateboards.
Yep, pro. Congratulations to her for being pro. There you go. She got that feeble on that long rip. Look at her. Like, you don't really see many girls doing the ghetto bird, even though the foot was on the ground. We won't go with that one, but many girls aren't doing that.
So again, in this finals format, each of the skaters getting 3 attempts here, so you can afford, unlike say in eliminations, you can afford to kick 1 away, really 2 away. That's the beauty of this format. So as you can see, the girls right now just kind of getting their feet wet, and I don't know that we can read too much into any first attempt from the ladies.
Yeah,
here tonight.
not right now. They literally have the jitters. You can see it. They have a little bit. You know, they had a lot of downtime after waiting for the men and everything. So now, I feel like second runs, they're going to all click in.
Let me ask you something, Gary. These girls are accustomed to skating, say, X Games Minneapolis in a big stadium and a big setting, and it seems like the stands are really above them. They are really exposed right here.
Oh, yeah, they're...
This is a small park, and people are literally 10 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Do you think they revel in that? Do you think they like having fans this close, or is it something that maybe gives them a little bit more
honestly can say I don't think they think about that. I think they're, like, ready to skate. They just had... The only thing I feel like that makes them nervous is their peers. That's the only thing. You know, everybody's... Like, look at Pamela Rosa. She started off on fire right now, so.
Pamela Rosa, 2 X Games gold medals, 2 silver medals. We saw her earn gold back in 2016. She had herself a year in 2016. She won gold at X Games Oslo and then won gold at X Games Austin.
Jeez.
Very, very consistent.
Yeah, she's beast. Once again, Brazil, man. I gotta go there, man. I gotta spend like 6 months out there and see if I can get my legs up, man. See if that's what it is, man. It's probably the air out there. Y'all breathe it in and you get technical.
We first saw Pamela Rosa in 2013. And I believe she was 12 years old, if memory serves me right, the first time we saw her on the X Games stage. So at 18, you're looking at a seasoned vet.
As she gets that, on that triple set, she does a front lip. She came out of that one, flew off that rail, jeez. Front Smith really clean, square. Crook. I'm hyped what girls are doing for like girls that are skating, you know? That stuff is really cool. It's like, they're killing it.
There you see Pamela's mother. She travels with Pamela to every contest all over the world.
That's real love and support. That's tight.
A 60.33 for Rosa. Good enough for second place here early in the final. Julia Bruckler Out of Vienna, Austria, 4th X Games appearance, yet to see her get a podium finish. 6th place at X Games Minneapolis this past summer is her best finish to date.
I know she's for sure hoping all that changes. Wow, the nose slide 270. I like that trick a bunch, dude. Every time I see that trick, I like it. I like when people are able to do it with the slappy, too. Oh, man, she was getting that tray flip earlier. I can't believe it got away from her. I told you it's that first, like you said, the first run jitter. You know, so she knows back in second run, the switch 50. She knows in that second run, she'll be able to go back to that, hopefully clean it all up.
The mentality changes skater to skater because sometimes someone doesn't land a trick early into their run and it plays mind games for the rest of the attempt.
Yeah.
And then others, they just block it out and they forget about it and it's just business as usual.
Yeah, that's so true. That does happen. Unless your Shane O'Neill never falls and completely blacks out.
So Brookler's first run officially done.
Hard? Okay. She's got a good little trick selection, too.
So we take another look at the goofy-footed rider's first attempt.
Man, see, that tray flip just didn't turn a little bit. She almost had it. And as you can see, it started to mess with her by not getting that because she was landing it all day, so it took off her game, messing up on the feeble right there. And kind of just trying to pick it up, make sure she gets some points on the board with the nollie big. That's smart. See, that's smart thinking if you're going to be like in these contests or whatever. Like, just do little things like that because landing something can get you your adrenaline, like, correct. Landing anything, even if you do a 180 sometimes, it helps you be like, all right.
A 52.33 for Brookler. Again, a lot of these ladies, for the longest time, this was the main event for them to skate. Now there are so many more contests for Women's Street.
Yes.
So they're getting more comfortable. Speaking of somebody who's comfortable in this format, in this course, 3-time X Games gold medalist, Alexis Sablone.
The G.
Last time we saw her take the top spot, it was in 2015. But she is fun to watch.
Mind you, she's 31 competing out here with a lot of like 18, 19-year-old people, you know what I'm saying? She's still handling business. Alexis Sablone's always been one of my favorite girl skateboarders.
What a start.
Or just skateboarders.
What
we
a start.
gotta stop saying that.
That's very true. To her X Games career, as a rookie, silver. Second year, gold. Third year, silver. Fourth year, gold.
That's
And then, of course, another gold in 2015. And it should be noted, by the way, I gotta get this in here as she gets her final trick. We'll see what she's got.
Bro, what? Did she get... The camera was a little behind or something.
She got that before the clock went. An MIT grad from a master's degree. She'll be spending 5 weeks in Europe, and she's a panelist at Reverb, the first international academic conference on skateboarding at the Bartlett School of Architecture.
She goes crazy. That's so cool.
It's not just about a skateboard for Alexis Sablone, but when you see her skate the way she skates out here today,
almost getting that kickflip from 50.
It's crazy to think just how good she is and how dedicated she is given her bandwidth and how it's been stretched out with all the education.
Lady of many talents, man.
Very, very.
And an OG in the skate game.
A 65.66 for Alexis. So far, no one's been flawless. We're not necessarily seeing the scores that we expect, but again, 3 attempts in this final.
Yeah.
You can afford to kick one away, but Alexis Sablone early on has the lead. Here's Candy Jacobs, our lone Dutch skater in the field.
Candy.
Making her 6th X Games appearance, yet to find the podium. Best finish came in 2016, 4th place overall.
Trying to be looking in on it today. Obviously, she got her little run going, so it's different from the one she was warming up with, so you can see that she's just like, hey, I gotta just skate, which is a good mentality too, because having that setup line, you're landing it all day, and messing up on that trick really will take you off your game.
Very true.
Sometimes winging it on the first one, it's like, all right, cool. She was doing the feeble fakie all day, so she went back. So now she feels comfortable to go back to her old line. But I feel like now landing a few of those tricks and then going at it is like, all right, I'm on. Like right now, she should definitely take first place. She killed it. So a few tricks I ain't see her to do, she was like, all right,
Looked like she was also trying to get her timing down a little bit.
Yeah.
These runs are 50 seconds. That's 5-0. Looked like she was coming across the course for one more. That's the name of the game, too. Let's not forget. The best skaters, male or female, when it comes to a contest format, have their runs timed perfectly.
Yeah, they do try to get them down. You see a few people, like, almost with the land, you could tell, like a sketchy land, you'll see somebody land something after the buzzer, which means, like, you know what I'm saying, they were taking off a little bit.
74.33. Gary Rogers calling it as Candy Jacobs taking over first place. Fans loving it out here at Oslo. Let her hear it.
With your crazy uncle shirt.
So Candy Jacobs taking over the top spot, but there's a couple of big names set to drop in for the first time. Leticia Buffoni. Look at that. 15th X Games appearance.
Is she new?
That's incredible.
Is she new?
3 gold medals, 2 silver medals, 3 bronze medals, 8 in total. The most decorated skateboarder in this field.
Wow.
And Gary, when she's right and she's healthy,
yeah, it's a wrap.
I don't know if there's anyone better.
It's baby way to rap. Not a rap, because there's a few girls out here that have a trick, you know, but as far as this contest stuff goes, that dial in comes all the way.
So much pop, style.
It's like her and Pamela have that, you can block it out.
Yeah, very much so.
Mentality, especially Leticia, who's a little bit older.
Leticia Buffoni putting together a first place run.
She definitely is.
That was always the problem. It was kind of like, too, when you would watch, say, Ryan Sheckler in a contest. And he's so fun to watch, and you know he's got the tricks, but sometimes just one fall would just crush him, and he couldn't get over a trick.
Yes.
And I think sometimes you see that with Leticia when she hasn't won, and she's won quite a bit here at X Games, but when she doesn't, it's because she gets fixated on a trick that she's having trouble landing, and it gives her trouble all 3 attempts. There you see Felipe Gustavo showing her some love. That's about as good as it gets for a first attempt.
She came ready, man. She seen everybody falling. She was like, I'm not finna do none of that.
Well, I'll say this.
All these tricks.
We're 7 skaters into this 8-lady final. It seems like there's some jitters in terms of girls falling, but everyone is riding with a certain level of confidence.
They all are. They are. And obviously, being a little later, she's seen what was going on, got to get the, you know, a lot of people went first.
Oh, what an advantage, yeah.
Yeah, and it almost went in order of who skated, who did better.
Very good point, yeah. 84.66 for Buffoni. She takes over a commanding lead, but will it be short-lived? That's the question. Because following her up, 26 years old, with an X Games gold medal, 6 medals in her X Games career. So much fun to watch. Lacey Baker. Lacey won the Barracks 2018 Populist Video Contest.
She did.
Pro for Nike now.
Who? She did win that Populist contest. That's just the support and love for her, man. That's where that came from.
You know, she's gotten a lot of high-profile media coverage. New York Times, Vogue, Rolling Stone. And it hasn't had an effect on her skateboarding negatively at all.
Has not.
It's only raised the level.
It really, like, she knows she has to put on for a lot of people now. So, and it's not pressure. She's happy to do it. It's different. You know, she doesn't have, oh, man, I said she had to get that if she wanted to do it, but she didn't.
Adding to her accomplishments and top of all the X Games hardware.
Go back to it. There you go. It's your first one.
Street League
Go back to
Super Crown champion 2016 and 2017.
Oh, man.
But again, as we take another look, it wasn't perfect from Lacey Baker, but just a preview of what to come if she can clean some stuff up.
Yes. That's all she has to do. All she got to do is clean it up. As far as the run goes, though, it's not looking better than Letitia's, but it is looking good. Like with that frontside flip on the bank, a lot of style. She comes up on the bank and does it. She doesn't really wait, try to pop it. She like is flying up the bank, which looks really cool.
It does. The style is there with Lacey Baker. A 78, so even getting off the board a couple of times puts her up into second place.
She's so beast. She is. She beast.
So all 8 skaters' first runs officially in the books, and it's Leticia Buffoni leading the way with that 84.66. But the beauty of this format, we're just getting started.
Yes, we are. It could turn up at any point. You seen if you like Mariah Duran, that run that she did, I feel like there was some like wing it that went on in there, but she should probably stick with that and she could probably bump up, do her thing.
But to your point, you said given the start list, it really felt like the most comfortable skating we saw at the end. So much more to come here on the course at X Games Norway, run number 2 right around the corner. A gorgeous day 1 here at X Games Norway 2018 is set off with the very first final of the games. It's the Women's Skateboard Street final right here, right now from downtown Oslo. We come to you from Skur 13 Skate Park, a park that was built back in 2016 for this very event. We left it behind as a local skate park for kids to come and skate. And we've made good on our return here back in 2018 as run 1 officially in the books for the ladies, and it's Leticia Buffoni setting the pace with that very impressive 84.66.
Yeah, she went all in on that one. She went all in. She looked like she was most focused. She went 7th, correct? So she's seen what the whole entire field was looking like. Just went on attack, basically, and now she's up in first place.
8 skateboarders. 3 runs each. We count the single best score. Samara Brevard is coming in with a lot of hype. She's been skating so well for the last year. Uncharacteristic run 1 for her, struggled quite a bit, 55.66. We expect her to be competing for a podium finish here today.
Yes, we do. She's messing with Enjoy. Edney, she's been stacking clips, having a lot of parts. Dude, like, look at that, 180 switch 50. That's a rare one to see with this group, so she got a big bag. Failed on her kickflip. That's her kickflip. So run 3 with that line, that should be a little bit better, but everybody is talking about this girl right now, and she has been proving herself. She got a few things that she knows she needs to work on personally, like as far as like landing some more stuff, like landing stuff a little bit better, stuff I mentioned, you know, about, but other than that, she's gonna kill it.
Our defending silver medalist from X Games Minneapolis is gonna have to put in some work on that 3rd and final attempt.
Her with the Cisco haircut.
We did not see that last summer.
No, we didn't. That's the tech. That's not the Cisco, that's the tech. Cisco had the silver.
Yeah, Cisco was silver.
She got the tech from MTV haircut.
Come for the skateboarding, stay for the late 90s R&B trivia drops. So Samara Brevard, a 50, again, sitting in 7th place at 55.66, but it's all good, Samara. You've still got one more crack at this thing.
You got one more to get right.
Mariah Duran. Well, before she drops in, let's take a look at Mariah off the course, where we caught up with her at her home in New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Mariah Duran, and I'm a professional skateboarder. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The skate scene is really cool here. We kind of just vibe off of everybody. We all just want to skate, have fun, so super stoked to live here. Having skating in my life kind of teaches you like commitment and confidence. You have to like believe in yourself. It just motivates you to like think like you can do most of anything you put your mind to. I keep motivated by like trying to break the gender barrier. I don't really think I'm a girl when I'm on a skateboard. Just think as a skateboarder, we have the same thoughts. You know, we try the same tricks. I just want to be able to travel the world, meet new people, skate different places, you know, just grow as a skateboarder. That's probably the future moves. Very simple, but very broad, I guess.
Something super poignant she just said in that feature, and I'm trying to help break that gender barrier, and it's something that we've been talking about. It's not just, oh, hey, they're pretty good on the ladies' side. These ladies absolutely shred this course the same as the guys. They've got incredible ambassadors and some of the best skateboarders on the planet in this field.
I can't wait till that is just like, all right, you're just a skateboarder. Obviously, they know with the progression, as girls are progressing, they know, but like when you could just be like, yeah, she just skate, or she's just a skateboarder.
And again, Samara Brevard, who we just saw, she competed with the guys in the Real Street video contest
she did.
just a couple of weeks ago.
And got
as
both.
you said, next time out, we fully anticipate that the ladies will get their own Real Street video contest.
And then in a few years, it's just one.
Because there's
and
enough
one girl's
talent.
better than all the dudes.
100%.
And she wins, not just by votes or popularity. She's actually going as hard as anybody's ever seen.
So not the run that Mariah was looking for. She's sitting in 5th place.
But she got that feeble. So she messed up on that last time. She got that feeble, so now she's probably feeling a little bit better.
Sometimes it's as simple as getting that one trick that gave you trouble on run 1. Now she's got it on attempt number 2. And she knows she's got one more attempt out here today.
I can't do front threes to save my life. If my mama was in a burning building,
yes,
and God said, you land a front 3 right now, I'll magically bring her outside.
Right. Yeah.
I would have the blood kiss.
Oh.
I can't front 3 to save my own
But you give
mama.
it a try.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to just let her go.
Yeah, good.
Nah, I'd land it. It's my mama. I turn up for my mama.
66.33 for Mariah. 3 points better than run number 1. 4th place is where she will be. There you see our current leader. Leticia just put the entire field on notice with that run. But Pamela Rosa.
They're like the same different person. That made any sense.
Go on.
They're like the same different, like their styles kind of, you almost see like Pamela might be a little influenced by Leticia. Like for real.
Oh, it's impossible not to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Brazil, but falling is something Leticia didn't do, so I don't know all that. No, I'm just playing.
This is something that we didn't really see from Pamela when she won back in 2016. Consistency was the name of the game. All of her runs were so clean in that final. She's trying to get back to that top spot, and you see her pace. I mean, you see the way she pushes. She tries to get in as many tricks as she can.
She like 26, 25, 24, 23 in her head. Get the kick from on board. Got it. There you go. There you go, Saint. There you go, little dude.
Pamela always wearing that brace on her right hand, or right wrist, I should say.
She must have broke the out of that thing.
There you see Pamela's mother. And if you've never watched Pamela Rosa skate before, her mom is with her at every single event, and every single attempt, her mom is absolutely on pins and needles. She's an emotional basket case every single time she hits the course. It's amazing. But when she did win here in Oslo back in 2016, there wasn't a prouder person, happier person, someone with tears of joy quite like her mother.
It's never gonna be.
It was beautiful to watch. And again, Pamela Rosa, still just 18 years old.
Yeah. Young and kid. Second place.
So she's replacing that 60.33. There's no doubt about that. But how high will she climb? Gary Rogers says second place. Has to settle for 3rd. Not enough to overtake Lacey 78, but a 75.33 puts her into bronze medal position here in run number 2. It's early.
It is. It's only second one.
But she knows she can clean some things up. So here's Julia Brookler. Julia right now, last place. She's sitting in 8th. Just trying to get a full pull, a clean run right here.
That trick, I gotta go learn that. I gotta learn that one. I'm gonna go learn that. That's my next trick now. Without the fakie before it. Just the actual, see that tray flip was getting to her head. it's in her head that she failed it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen to her. I hope she'd be like, man, forget all that.
You say I'm gonna go learn that trick, and I truly believe it because before the broadcast, you're out skating the course.
Yeah.
During a commercial break, you're out skating the course.
Yeah.
After the show, I imagine you're gonna be out skating the course.
Nah, my knee is like, bro, sit down.
You show me another analyst in any sport that's hitting the field or the court the way you're hitting the course with all of these athletes.
Hey, the court and the, you know what I'm saying, and the skate park, that's me. I can't even knock it, not even a little bit. Yeah, I do. Oh, is it? Oh, man, I can't believe she messed up on that tray flip again. You got to get it together. One more run.
Let's take another look at Julia.
I gotta learn that. I gotta learn the no slide 270.
Clean.
Without fakie, that
Really
is super
clean.
hard. And she doing a lot of styles. She's keeping the switch 50 in her run. I like that. Kind of opening up the switch.
She was getting on and off that ledge with ease, a 45.66. So yeah, she's really got to put in some work on that third and final attempt. Looks like she's going over to the athlete lounge.
Possibly.
Hope
Probably
she's
get
okay.
stretched. Probably to get something stretched out after that fall. Probably. That's all I'm. Yes.
Alexis Sablone trying to replace that 65.66 from her first attempt. She's trying to get back onto the podium here at X Games for the first time since 2015 when she took home her last X Games
Go
gold medal.
right back to MIT. Just go
Yeah,
right
already
back.
got the Masters. I'm sure there's a doctorate in the near future.
She's going right back. She's going to win this and go right back. Probably pay for another
Few
another
people
course.
love college as much as Alexis Sablone.
Bro, look, see? Look, she was like, hold on, what do I want to learn next? I'm going to do this kick for front 50 so I can pay for it. Please get this kick flip, bro. Come on. What?
There it is.
What? Hey, and her style, go.
The Brooklyn native has been a mainstay on this X Games stage since 2009.
For real? Hey.
Final 5 seconds for Alexis.
Ooh.
I wanted her to get that, Gary. I assume you did too.
I did. I was hoping she would come through with the flawless run, but now everybody's seen what she's wanting to do. For her to get tech on that final rail is gonna put a lot of people on edge. Like, okay, maybe I do gotta throw, like, you know, Pamela's doing her kick for front board on the smaller A-frame. She might have to throw it down on a different rail.
You catch her her New Balance part back last year? Tricolor?
I did. She's always been a beast to me. I'm a fan of Alexis. She's tight.
You're just at your core, Gary. You're a skate junkie. Like, does anyone consume more skateboarding?
I don't want the word junkie near my name at all.
Does anyone consume more skateboarding than you?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm a junkie.
And you jump back into the bag of, like, you talk about parts and
well, that was like
spread.
That had to
that true.
Her part had to be watched because I like her. So I like her skating a lot. So he said,
What you rather say, skate nerd?
I'll be scratching my neck waiting for new parts. Yeah, maybe actually.
So here's Candy Jacobs sitting in fourth. Actually had the lead for about a minute.
Yeah.
During run number 1, an impressive first score before Leticia Buffoni took it from her.
Now the lip side. Like, see, her lines are all different.
How important is that, by the way, to judges, especially if you
wild.
land your first run, to see some variation on that second attempt?
See, that, I feel like, I don't know, because usually when you try to switch it all up, you do get a bail in there, like you see with the kickflip. So, like, but if you switch it up and you get it flawless, then the judges are like, wow, like you did 2 different runs and you were able to, I feel like that's even crazier. That go way harder than doing the same run. And she's just winging it, kind of like, I feel like in that shirt, though, you got to wing it. Not set in stone in that. That nollie lip side. You see that progression, man. Nollie switches coming to the ladies. One day, there's going to be a girl that can switch flip back nose blunt down a hammer. I'm telling you, they're better than us as humans. Maybe start life and all that. Women are the ones.
She'll hold on to that 74.33. She'll stay in 4th place. So we're in the middle of run number 2, and it's Leticia Buffoni who put down the top score in run number 1. Only Lacey Baker to follow her on the 2nd attempt. What does she have for an encore?
Definitely, probably that first run, just no bails. That's probably what she's focused on. Did she have one? Or was that after the run?
I think it was after the run.
Okay, well then, hey.
But this is a great place to be, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah, that
when
first
you have that type of run on first attempt and no one's really touching you on the score so far as we're ending the run number 2, she can afford to take some chances here.
Yeah, she can. To see how good she can get. She can't be like, all right, let me just throw this out. You know what I'm saying? But she's comfortable. Like, she does a few falls. She'll realize around 3, or if anybody does take her out in 3, it'll get serious. And her being a little bit later lets her see who is gonna take her out.
Oh, the game plan. When you're going at 7th or 8th in an 8-athlete field, the ability to strategize and watch what the entire field's doing in front of you, that's so invaluable.
This is skate park.
Good point. It's not just a skate park, Gary. It's a
skirt. It's the skirt. It's the skirt.
Skirt 13 here in downtown Oslo. So she will not best her run 1 score. This is a throwaway, but again, she'll get one more attempt to 55. So she holds on to that 84.66.
She on beats, man. Hey.
First place is where she stays.
You on beats? I need some headphones. Me, my girl, my mama, we all need some headphones.
Trying to get those beats.
What's up, Dr. Dre? If you watch the X Games ladies finals, as you should be, throw me some headphones, bro.
Lacey Baker, she's right behind Leticia Buffoni, sitting in 2nd place at a 78.
You seen that? Look at her.
She goes hard in the paint.
Look at Sid. That Nolly Hill been messing with her all day. She's sunning that front side flip, though. Every time she went on that bank and did one, except for the first one she did, she got it. Oh, look at her laughing it off.
She pops up. That hurt for...
She don't care. Look.
That hurt.
She's like, y'all see my year? I can lose this and still be me. Oh, not even gonna mess with the 2-step shove. Or some people call it the big spin out. Yeah, you know?
I think that fall earlier made the decision for her on whether or not she was going to
She was like,
complete
I'm going to round 3. I'm gonna wait till 3. But then she got the back 5-0 front 1. She just did the back 5-0 for the first one. So obviously she was comfortable somewhere, and then after a fall, kind of messed with her head.
So she's in silver medal position right now. This score is not going to improve.
She's already wearing a silver chain. She's probably focused on that, or it's platinum.
She looks good to get that podium finish. Obviously, we've still got 3rd and final attempts around the corner. But watch out for Lacey Baker, because I think she's going to come hard final attempt, and she's going to be the last one to drop in.
Yeah.
Think about that. So there is our standings with 2 runs in the books. Leticia Buffoni still leading the way. Let's head down to Jack Mitrani, who's with Leticia.
Leticia, in 2016, I watched you take a slam here that still to this day when I think about it gives me the chills. Are you here for a little more revenge this year?
Yeah, unfortunately in 2016 I didn't skate that good, and then this time I was more ready and I'm feeling good and I'm excited to be here. So.
How does it feel to be in first place right now?
I'm stoked. I just hope I land my last run, and let's see.
Right, let's see. Well, best of luck on run number 3. Give it up for Leticia, everybody!
Leticia Buffoni trying to add to her X Games hardware collection is a 9th medal in her future, a 4th X Games gold. We'll find out after this 3rd and final attempts here from X Games Norway.
Hey, Norway is so nice. Hey, yo.
It all comes down to this third and final attempt time here in the Women's Skateboard Street Final on night 1 of X Games Norway. We come to you from downtown Oslo. Skur 13 is the skate park, and it's Leticia Buffoni leading the way after 2 runs with that commanding 84.66. Can anybody touch her? Gary Rogers coming in this third and final attempt.
I mean, like a high five, or like, you know, the trainers giving out massages.
Yeah.
Oh, skate-wise.
Skate-wise, probably, yeah.
If Lacey gets through her nollie heel,
yes.
If Samara lands her kickflip, it's any, you know, I'm gonna leave it up to anybody. I'm not just gonna say she with the untouchables, but that 84 is sitting up there.
So Samara Brevard, third and final attempts. Hasn't quite been Samara's day so far, but we know how good she is, and that right there, Gary.
Well,
to fall like that right out the gate.
I can hear the trombones.
We'll see if she puts a little bit more hustle into this to try to land some tricks. And
that got her. She was like,
it sounds cliche when you just say, hey, it's not someone's day.
Yeah.
Samara Brevard, we thought there was a podium finish on the line potentially. Colin Bain, our researcher here, it was like his sneaky pick to potentially win this thing outright. And I think even Colin can agree.
Tray flip it?
Just not her day.
Oh, she got a good tray flip too. Something wrong with her hand. She fell. It's bothering her.
Samara, of course, joining the Enjoy team late last year. Got that pro deck in November. Had a silver medal at X Games Minneapolis. The resume is there.
Couldn't get it going at all for that one.
Yeah.
I didn't think she would go 0 for 7. That crook, like, was all the way in the back of her head, like, yo, we just gonna go home today.
So we move on. Mariah Duran out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I should have said something.
What?
If she gets a solid.
Oh, Mariah's got something.
Yeah,
that if she can put it together, if she can stay on her board, I think we've got somebody ready to invade this podium. Right now, the way things stand, Buffoni in first, Lacey Baker in second, Pamela Rosa rounding out the top 3. And again, man, not
third,
the start you're looking for.
That third final run, everybody was like, it's so much pressure. It's like, this is like the deciding factor, and you're the first 2 to go. That pressure just got to him. It's cool. Now she has to do this nose blunt El Toro. She can win. Okay, cleaning it up. I feel like she just didn't have enough speed because she didn't necessarily fall off the feet, but she just grabbed her board. So I feel like she felt like she was gonna come with a bad pop out. So just was like, all right, I'm not gonna take it.
Oh. And the clock continues to count down. Final 5 seconds. This one's for the fans here in Oslo. If she tries to put one more in.
Try the hard flip again. Just try it again.
Yeah. This one's for the fans here at Skur.
And she got it. Money team. I've seen her hard flip back lip before.
She's fun to watch. Just a tough one for Mariah Duran. After upping her score from runs 1 to run 2, that will not be the case on her final attempts.
She got that kickflip back 52, caught it all the way in the grind. Sometimes that camera don't be showing, you know, when people do a tray flip from 50, you ever see that? They be landing front, people be getting away with it. That be killing me. I be like, turn the TV off. Let's go outside.
Pamela Rosa, she's in that bronze medal spot right now.
No, she wants to get it. No, she
But Pamela didn't come here to just get on the podium. She won this event.
Yeah, she coming for that.
When we were here 2 years ago. She's here to defend her gold.
Oh. Wow. Feeble.
Pamela, so accomplished in her X Games career at just 18 years old. She says that the prize money from X Games and other events have been world-changing for her and her family.
front Smith. That's tight.
Out of São José dos Campos in Brazil. Have you ever been?
I ain't never been to Brazil at all. I want to go. Getting that kick from front board, though. I can't believe the front Smith got to her, not the kick from front board.
So that's it for Pamela Rosa. Again, high score of 75.33, which put her into third place. Lacey Baker in front of her with that 78.
I ain't even hopped on that rail yet.
That's hard to believe because no one has skated this course more than you have.
Hey, man. I've been feeling healthier lately, so I was trying to like skate as much as I can. I've been feeling way better.
So not what she was looking for. Now she's just got to sit and wait. Will that score hold for her to skate home with another X Games medal?
She gonna go home with some ice. Ain't nobody gonna rob her for her ice, but she gonna go home with some ice. Don't nobody want a bronze chain in the hood. She'll be all right. But then again, our Brazil rough.
She does not have a bronze medal in her X Games career. 2 golds, 2 silvers. So that could be a potential first. But here's Julia Bruckler, who's really struggled today. But there have been some tricks.
She gets this tray foot
that we've wanted her to land all day.
Yep, there you go. I like how she's doing that little, kind of like a up front crook to turn in 270.
How do the judges score it when they see skaters picking up their board to go obstacle
I would take off so
as
many
opposed to
points.
riding?
I dislike that heavily, but the fact that now it's become into play about how many tricks you're landing with no bails.
Right.
So they're not
It's
probably
more of a
taking that
numbers
in.
game.
Yeah, they're not taking that into consideration. The switch blunt right there. So now it's just like how many tricks she's getting. You know, you can see them little jitters and see if she gets to switch hard. Got it. I wouldn't say enough for first, but Pamela might be not going home with a bronze after all.
Wow, so could Bruckler really shake things up? She's in 8th place right now. She's certainly going to bump up her score, but how much?
Finally getting that tray flip, finally. She was slow poking it though. Pamela was going fast. She was like,
I think that's the tough part
going
too.
Slower.
Pamela skates with so much pace,
Yeah.
and then Julia's so methodical in her skating that it looks even slower following Pamela
Nah,
Rosa.
she got a sand in her bearings. No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I'll roast y'all too, ladies. Y'all ain't nobody safe around me, man. You gotta go a little bit faster. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's why you're here.
Yup.
So Julia Bruckler trying to replace that 52.33. There's no doubt that she did that. There we see our current leader. But is it enough to get in that podium? She ups her score, but not enough.
That is
top 5.
I would give her that score.
71.33. And there you see Pamela Rosa.
That was a good score.
Pamela's mom showing her some love. Kelvin Hoffler right there.
Yeah, that's tight.
So Alexis Sablon, hard to believe that she's in 6th place right now.
OG Triple O.
But that just speaks to the level that we've been seeing so far today, and that gives her a little trouble.
Dang. Well, I have to wait till next year for a new semester of classes. You ain't come out swinging, you came out with no arms. It's all good, Alexis.
Alexis Sablon has won this event 3 times, but unfortunately just not the day she's looking for here in Oslo, as she's just had trouble staying on her board.
Yeah. Like what you said, hey, the personal crowd might be getting to people. You know, they're not used to it. Might be getting to
Yeah, it's hard if you're watching at home. I mean, this viewing audience really is on top of the course.
Yeah, because when you look up to do any trick, the people are a little bit closer.
Yeah.
So I just tripped off that. I like people near, people are people.
You're a people person.
Yeah, but for skateboarding, I can understand,
Right.
like...
It's high pressure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So Alexis Sablon will probably hold on to that 69 for a high score for her.
Alexis blew it, but hey, Still.
How long you been holding on to that one?
Just found it. I just thought of it right now.
That is, it's disappointing, but it's also gold. That's a,
She did.
what a
but,
reference.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never say that to her, but it
Yeah,
rolled
her-
off the tongue.
Hey, you know me. Hey, it's funny her name Candy, she got on the fruit shirt.
Yeah, that's interesting because they're both types of food.
Yeah.
Candy Jacobs was leading this whole final in run number 1 before Leticia Buffoni took it from her.
Just dropped in.
She dropped down the ladder all the way to 4th place. How about Candy Jacobs trying to get her first ever X Games medal? What can she do to at least maybe bump out Pamela Rosa and get that bronze?
For the 80 billionth time.
Yeah, tell me.
Finish that run. Finish your line.
Sorry, am I annoying you?
No.
as much as-
I'm saying like for the that's the main
Of course,
goal.
yeah.
I'm saying nothing
right.
switches for me. Like that's like I don't mind you asking that.
Thanks, man.
It's all good.
I appreciate that.
I'll let you know. I'll be like, don't ask me that again.
Yeah, and you will say that on air.
I will.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that. Like it's really like that's. Man.
So that run started well enough, but wasn't able to wrap things up as we take another look.
I like how she low-key got a half mullet. That go crazy. Oh.
So Candy Jacobs was sitting in 4th place. If she wanted to get in that bronze medal spot, remember, Pamela Rosa's day is over. She just had to sit and wait.
Yeah.
That 75.33 is the benchmark to get that bronze.
I don't think she'll.
No, a 62, so 4th place is where she will stay. Okay, so
no ice
now
for that neck. No ice.
no one can bump out Pamela Rosa. Pamela Rosa is guaranteed a bronze medal because there's 2 skaters left to drop in for their final attempt. It all comes down to this. Our current leader, Leticia Buffoni's been on fire all day, but she knows Lacey Baker is coming for her, and she's the last one to drop in.
Them spandex pants going crazy. Oh, she's tapped in. That tail slide looked like it was about to get her, but she held on. All right. Yeah, she's on in.
It's been a minute since she won X Games gold. You got to go back to 2013.
She just broke her foot.
Right.
She's skating with a broken foot.
That's something not a lot of people have been talking about.
Like during practice, she didn't practice, bro. She had the little thing on her foot. Dude, like,
oh.
hold on. All right.
Feet stayed on the board.
Yeah.
Felipe Gustavo,
He said Baker Maker.
26.
He said Baker Maker. There you go. You on plan B, though. You got to stand up. Ain't no Baker Makers on plan B. Everybody clean cut. Looking like, everybody's like the representation of Malto's shirt on plan B.
All right, so I ask you this, Gary Rogers, our current leader, Leticia Buffoni, did she do enough to bump that score up?
I mean, you're in first place. That's another first place run. She successfully got through everything. I like that run, too.
But I love that she did this run, Gary, because as we said, she knows Lacey Baker, who's as good as it gets, is right behind her.
Yeah. So she was like, I got to do this. But she snaked. Y'all got to get a different camera, man. What y'all doing, dude?
So that's it for Leticia Buffoni's day. She's in first place, trying to get back to the top of the podium here at X Games for the first time since 2013.
Oh, okay.
So an 83. So she'll have to hold on. She's making a little bit of a face there, huh? Ain't you a little surprised by that? Are you surprised by that?
What, the 83?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought it looks like it caught her off guard a little bit. An 84.66, so she's still in first place, but she's looking behind her back right now because this is what it's all about at X Games. Lacey Baker, the final skater to drop in, the only person that can potentially snatch away a gold medal from Leticia Buffoni.
Yeah, she can, but she didn't go with the back one, front fifth. So the back 180, front I'm sorry. The back 5-0
confusing
front 180.
yourself.
Yeah, look.
Every detail
Just 'cause
counts right now.
I'm about to say the next trick, and then, yep, smoked it.
And just that.
Nobody's
right
skating that
there.
rail that way, though, so I can give her credit for that.
And I think the judges know that about Lacey Baker. She's skating this course just a little differently than everyone else.
It seems like everybody's staying to what would be their left, our right. Gets the nose slide, big spin. Uh-oh, Pamela.
The crowd letting her hear that.
Uh-oh, Pamela.
So Lacey Baker's in that silver medal spot, but she has her eyes set on that gold medal.
She's already...
Yeah, you're saying uh-oh, Pamela, just for the heck of it.
Okay.
She's above Pamela Rosa.
Well, then this score is still going to be above.
So her best score was at 78. Lacey Baker has an X Games gold medal
she
to
gets
her
a 99. They just give her the 99 because she's legendary. I really like her Sid from Toy Story haircut. I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it.
Again, she's earned 3 X Games silver medals. She ain't out here for second place.
Yeah, she tired of that. She getting over that. She like, nothing shining here.
She won back in 2014, her lone X Games gold medal. Was that enough to bump out Buffoni and take over the top spot? No!
Uh-oh, Pamela.
She improves her score. And with that, Leticia Buffoni back on
What if he just
top
dropped her?
at X Games.
What if he dropped her? Is that Red Bull? Somebody gonna be sticky. It's gonna be ants all up in here. What are you doing?
What an incredible moment for such a storied career. 25-year-old Leticia Buffoni with her first X Games gold since 2013.
Dang.
And that's your
What a
first
broken foot.
look at the X Games Norway 2018 hardware, the first medal earned at this X Games Norway Games. What a finish.
Congratulations, Leticia.
Leticia Buffoni set the pace from run number 1 and never looked back.
Wow.
Buffoni in first, Lacey Baker with the silver, Pamela Rosa with the bronze medal. Let's head down to Jack, who's with our winner.
Leticia, this is your first gold medal since 2013. What does this one mean to you?
My last gold medal was in 2013, so it's been 5 years. So I'm really happy. And I don't know what to say right now. I'm super stoked. I normally don't celebrate like that, but it's been 5 years, so I'm super stoked.
Talk about the support that you have behind you right here.
This is my crew, this is my friends from Brazil, and
Sounds like they're just as fired up as you are. You guys fired up too?
Yeah.
Brasil, porra! É nossa!
Well, congratulations once again. Give it up, Norway, for Leticia Buffoni.
What a remarkable performance for Buffoni. As we said, a left big toe injury just a couple of months ago. It had an effect on her in practice. We wondered if she was going to be 100%. She looked 150% out here today, and you see the excitement, you see the claim from her. As she said, she's much more humble typically when it comes to these events, but it's been such a long time for her getting back on top. Such an extraordinary moment for her, an extraordinary moment for this entire women's field. So day one officially wrapping up here. When we return, we hand out the awards to this women's field. Don't go anywhere, you don't want to miss it. Leticia Buffoni with another X Games gold.